What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. Today it's going to be about new releases, fragrances that I'm looking forward to trying and checking out and sharing with you in the next few weeks. So as we all know, fragrance brands are releasing fragrances left and right, and this year's no different. So there's a pattern going on, a lot of colognes, cologne parfums, and parfums or eau de parfum releases. Stick around, let's do it. Welcome back to another video. I'm Forte. Today we have a few fragrances. This could have easily been a top 10 new releases because I'm going to cover about 9 fragrances with you. I have 3 fragrances from MFK, Maison Francis Kurkdjian, 2 from AMOUAGE, 1 from YSL, 1 from Dunhill. We got a lot of ground to cover, so let's hop right into it. Let's kick things off with Maison Francis Kurkdjian, which is a fragrance house that I absolutely love. I did a good, bad, ugly, underrated covering the whole house of MFK. I'm going to pop it up here if you guys want to check out that video. We all know that Francis K is a great nose, one of the best modern day noses out there. And the MFK collection is one that I absolutely love and respect. So MFK is releasing 3 new fragrances from their new Cologne Forte collection. They're doing Acqua Universalis, they're doing the Acqua Celestia, and also Acqua Vitae. These are all going to be Cologne Forte concentration, whatever that means. From the note breakdown here that I'm looking, they all seem to have a very linear vibe about them. So I think they're going to be very easy to wear, great for spring and summer, which, you know, is the weather that we have now and the weather that we're going into, which is summer. So you want something fresh, uplifting, you know, refreshing. When I look at the press release, when I look at the note breakdown, I think these fragrances are going to be great for exactly what I'm talking about. Little changes here. The bottles look the same, but the caps themselves are going to be clear, transparent plastic, no longer metal for this particular lineup. Again, all 2021 new releases. Let's look at the note breakdown for all 3. Acqua Universalis Cologne comes with Calabrian bergamot, Bulgarian rose, orange, sweet pea, and white musk. So it's you know, like I said, very sensual, very refreshing, easy to wear, along with that floral aspect. Next one we're going to look at is going to be the Acqua Vitae Cologne Forte, which comes with Italian bergamot, mandarin orange, solar note, floral notes, Indian sandalwood, and musk. Again, solar notes are very in right now, very vibing. Everybody's, you know, looking into, you know, fragrances that have white musk and solar components. It's very trendy right now. So again, the Acqua Vitae Cologne Forte, also very linear here, as I can see through the note breakdown, perhaps more orange, more of an orangey slash suntan lotion vibe here in Acqua Vitae Cologne Forte, as opposed to the Universalis Cologne Forte, which has more of a floral, rosy kind of a, you know, floral undertone. And last but not least, of course, the Acqua Celestia Cologne Forte. Now this one comes with Calabrian bergamot, blackcurrant, Egyptian jasmine, French mimosa absolute, fruity notes, and musk. From the note breakdown here, looking at all 3, I think this one is going to be my favorite. It's going to have this bluish, sweet, fruity, blackcurrant vibe to it, along with the jasmine that I love, as well as the fruity components and the musk. Really looking forward to this line. Again, I absolutely love MFK fragrances, and these 3 sound like they'd be right up my alley. Great again for the summer that's coming up very soon. And of course, our friends at Yves Saint Laurent, L'Oreal are not going to let off. They're not going to stop with the flankers. This is going to be yet another flanker from La Nuit de l'homme. This is going to be Bleu Electrique. You guys all remember Electrique, which, you know, was released a few years ago. Didn't get much love, but it's actually quite nice, a little bit underrated. It reminds me of a better blended, lighter version of Arrows is what I get from Electrique. But this one here is going to be Bleu Electrique. So they're adding this blue component to this one here, which comes with bergamot, cardamom, and ginger. Again, that fizzy ginger kind of a vibe up top. French lavender and geranium. A lot of new releases are giving off little spins on lavender. This one here is no different. And the base, we have cedar wood, and vetiver. The vetiver here gets me happy, but the cedar wood makes me a little bit uncomfortable here because it's another one of those cedar wood, amber wood, and ambroxan, very common notes, synthetic notes that are infused in most new releases of late. So no high hopes here on this one, but really gonna try. You guys know I try everything, and you know, I'm going in expecting the worst and hoping for the best with the new La Nuit de l'homme Bleu Electrique. Sticking with designers here, you know, Dunhill has been very busy over the last year or so. They're releasing yet another one called Driven. It's not a flanker. We had Gold, which was a Desire Gold flanker from Desire, which was you know, a dupe of Creed Aventus. And now we have Driven here, which is a fragrance that's comprised with bergamot, lime, red apple, and plum. Now the note breakdown here from the up front here, top notes get me curious because I do enjoy apple, I do enjoy plum. So I'm curious here from the note breakdown. The heart is also very nice here from the note breakdown. We're talking cardamom, cinnamon, jasmine, and rose. In the base, we have amber, amyris, vanilla, cedarwood, and musk. Again, Amyris is a note that I absolutely love. It's not really very well used. Most of the time, most fragrances don't really use Amyris. Most Amyris compositions you're going to find in the niche side of things. Case in point, MFK's Amyris Homme, which I absolutely love. So some of the notes on this fragrance driven has me really curious. The plum, the apple, the cinnamon, the jasmine, and the Amyris. Again, cedarwood, a little bit, worried about this release, but again, it's probably going to be cheapy. It's probably going to hit discounters very soon. So something that I'm looking forward to wear perhaps could be a hidden gem, something great to rock year-round. So stay tuned for more on Driven from Dunhill. The next 4 fragrances are going to be all niche fragrances, including this new release, which is a flanker to a very unpopular release from Creed. We all know Aventus, we all GIT. Just like Creed did with Aventus, having Aventus Cologne as a flanker, Creed Viking now has a new flanker called Viking Cologne. As you can see here on the screen, this particular fragrance comes with lemon, bergamot, mandarin orange, pink pepper, lavender, geranium, nutmeg, rosemary, and sage, sandalwood, frankincense, patchouli, cedarwood again, and vetiver. It seems like cedarwood is something that everyone is using these days. Now, Creed Viking Cologne, I do enjoy the original Viking, as you can see on the review that I have up here for you guys. Go check it out, which I did right when it came out back in 2017. Now this one here, perhaps a little bit more tame, as a lot of people did not like Viking. They thought it was a little bit too sharp, a little bit too strong, a little bit off-putting in the beginning especially. It dried down really nice and it got a little bit more mass appealing, but the beginning, the first hour or two of Creed's Viking, the original, was a little bit too sharp for a lot of people. They couldn't really take that red pepper with a lot of the sharp notes that fragrance had. Now perhaps the Viking Cologne, I don't know about performance here, but in a note breakdown, it seems like it's going to be a little bit more tame, a little bit easier to appreciate, but I'm not too sure about that cedarwood. It might be diving into designer-esque waters. We shall see. I'm going in fresh, not really high hopes for this one. Holding my breath that this is going to be a good Creed release, but we have yet to see another, groundbreaking Creed release. It's been a while. Now we're gonna go to the House from Down Under from Australia, one of my favorite, Australian brands, Goldfield and Banks. This is going to be their newest 2021 oud release called Silky Woods. I love the concept. I love the whole press on this particular fragrance. Love the notes. We have Australian grown oud. We have Ceylon, we have cinnamon, suede leather, tobacco leaf, ylang ylang, Tahitian vanilla, saffron, sandalwood, and frankincense. It seems like it's going to be quite nice. It seems like it's going to be androgynous, something for everyone, perhaps a little bit on the linear side, but very well blended from what I see here in the note breakdown. Again, I'm really looking forward to this one. There are a few fragrances from Goldfield and Banks that I absolutely love, including my favorite from the line, which is Rosewood. Desert Rosewood, that is. If you guys haven't seen the review on that fragrance, I'm going to pop it up here for you guys. Check it out. It's very deep, dark, and unique. If you want something a little bit more, ethereal, more refreshing and fizzy, you'd go with Bohemian Lime or, of course, Pacific Rock Moss. But this one here is going to be right up my alley, oriental, spicy. Looking forward to this one. Last but not least, from our friends in Oman, the Middle East, we have 2 brand new releases from the house of AMOUAGE. One that's got me really, really curious from the house is Material, which was composed by Cécile Zarokian, which was one of my favorite female noses as of late. Over the past few years, I think she has really grown to be one of the best modern day perfumers out there. She does a great job when it comes to oriental and vanilla compositions. Material from Cécile Zarokian is comprised of these particular notes: elemi resin, patchouli up top, bourbon vanilla absolute, benzoin, the base with guaiac wood, oud osmanthus, frankincense, labdanum, tonka bean absolute. This stuff seems like it's going to be a beast, a monster of a fragrance. I am really looking forward to this one. You guys know how much I love AMOUAGE fragrances, and this one here looks like it's going to be a great release from 2021. Material is quote-unquote a feminine release, and then we have Boundless, which is quote-unquote a masculine release from the masculine, more square-looking bottles. This one here comprised by perfumer Corinne Vinchon-Spanner. And we're talking blood orange, cardamom, ginger, elemi again, bourbon vanilla absolute. Again, vanilla is something that I see very predominant now with new releases from AMOUAGE. Bourbon vanilla absolute, benzoin, guaiac wood, papyrus, cocoa absolute, tobacco absolute, oak moss, frankincense, myrrh, vetiver, and patchouli. Oh my God, this fragrance here has almost every single note I love, including cardamom, bourbon vanilla, which is a boozy accord, of course, tobacco, cocoa, oak moss, and frankincense, and of course, vetiver. I am really psyched about this one. I think from all the fragrances, all 9 fragrances that I shared with you today, I think Boundless has got me the most curious about. I think it's going to be an absolute masterpiece for the cold weather. I am really holding my breath for this one here. I can't wait to get my hands on it and share it with you guys. So guys, let me know in the comments which of these 9 fragrances that I shared with you today sounds most promising to you, and of course, what other 2021 releases you guys heard about that I didn't cover here that you guys can't wait to get your noses on. Please sound off in the comments, and of course, if you do appreciate the channel, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe for a lot more. I keep you guys in the know. That's what we do here, and of course, turn on your notification bell icon so you get videos like these straight into your feed. As always, guys, remember, fragrance is emotion, so wear what truly moves you. I'll see you guys right back here with another video very soon. Take care.